Salam. Assalamu alaikum. Subhanallah. Praise be to Allah. How y'all doing today? It's beautiful out, right? Got a little rain earlier. The earth must have been dead. The water resurrects it. And so is our soul, the same way in Allah's way. Okay, today I'm gonna read a few things. I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me. Nothing major, just another lesson. We're gonna speak about the duty of a Muslim. The duty of a Muslim. Every Muslim has an obligation, has a responsibility. He must uphold it. That he must uphold. Okay. We're gonna speak about the duty, and I'm gonna read some recitation out of the cow. Section 4, greatness of man and need for revelation. I'm gonna read that chapter to you. So let's start. Let's do this. You know how I get down. I get right to it. I ain't pressed for the rap. Let's get right to it. Okay. Praise be to Allah. This is a surah that's in the book that I recently added to my prayer. And you can add it too. It goes like this. Praise be to Allah, who has not taken to himself a son, and who has not a partner in the kingdom, and who has not a helper because of weakness. I proclaim his greatness, magnifying him. Amen. You see how easy that was? Now, I got that out of yesterday reading. See, when you read, you write down when Jibril says, say this, but when he says say, it's a one that's directly to the next surah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yesterday we read married, and we read the cave. Now today we're going to speak about the duty of a Muslim. Number one, the duty of a Muslim. Number one is worship no God but Allah. No idol gods. No El, no An, no Anu, no Yahweh, no Malik, no Baal, no Lat, no Uzza, and no Manat. All your idols fall by the wayside, have no authority. We worship one God. Monotheism, not polytheism, which means worshiping of many gods. Monotheism, you know what mono, one on one. Okay? Worship no God but Allah. Duty one. Duty two, believe in his judgment and his resurrection. Believe in that. Yeah, there will be a day when we will be judged. And after the judgment will determine the resurrection. Who will be resurrected? Who have earned the right to be resurrected? Believe in those two. Judgment and resurrection. 3, believe in the prior to one God and judgment and resurrection. Believe and do good deeds. Believe and do good deeds. Duty number 3, believe in that which your Lord has revealed to you, that which you knew not. Surely he taught you that which you knew not. Believe in that. And with that knowledge, do good deeds. Y'all know what good deeds is, right? The opposite of evil deeds. We all know that one. And number 4, is we give the good news and the warning. That's our message. We must spread that from man to woman, animal to child. We give the good news and the warning. What is the good news and the warning? The good news is that your Lord is one God and his name is Allah. That's the good news. And he sent prophets that they might set you in a right direction and not lead thee astray. The good news is the advent of Muhammad, Jesus spoke of. The good news is the book, which is a guide and a mercy. All of them. The book, the Torah, gospel, the wisdom, the discrimination, the Holy Quran. That's the good news. What's the warning? If you keep going the way that you will go, you will burn in fire. When the fuel of that fire is men and stones, that fuels the fire. Men and stones. So me and a rock outside get thrown in and it roars, right? It loves us. Ain't that something? I don't watch the evil fire. You heard? Let's get back to it. So we give the good news and the warning. The good news is what you've learned. You share that. And in the good news, there's a warning. You understand? Number 5, pay the poor rate. Charity. We got to do the charity. Okay? I know there's a lot of poor out there, and you can't feed all of them. But when one approaches you, don't turn her down. Don't turn him down. Give him what you can. And the poor rate is really, the poor rate is a tax thing, whereas though the leaders of our community play as bookies, and the residents that live out here, we all monthly give money to him, and he disperses the money to the poor, to the orphan, to where it has to go most needed. That's paying the poor rate. Instead of paying in on the taxes to the government so we can fund their projects, we put our tax back in our own community and build our community up. That's called the poor rate. Number 6, the duty is of one who guards against evil. Guard against evil. What do you have to guard with? You can guard with this when evil approaches you physically and it's attacking you. You may guard with your fight skills. But what if your opponent isn't a physical opponent who's attacking you? What if they attacking you with words? You can guard yourself with words of truth. Because a lot of these fights, when you're in the spiritual realm, is not physical. That's once or twice a year. A lot of it is a spiritual, mental fight, whereas though you have to guard your mind, the loins of your mind. You must guard that. And not only about people, events, what you read, what you eat. I mean, well, not what you feed your soul. You have to guard that. You have to guard against evil. Okay? So resistance, fighting. That's what happens when you guard. Okay? Now, we guard against evil. Now, the next one is do not exceed the limits of Allah. Don't exceed the limits. Let's say I'm having a fight and I knock the dude out and I start stomping him in his head when he's unconscious. You think that's right? Or did I force it? Or did I exceed the limits? It's when you go overboard. It's when you force it. When it's dead, leave it alone. When you're doing too much, stop. You exceeding the limits. You knocked him out. All right, it's done. Don't stomp him. You exceeding the limits. He did you wrong. You got your payback. Now y'all fair. You equal. Don't go beyond that. Because Allah can't help you in that one. Because now it's not about revenge and payback, I'm sorry. Now it's not about retribution. Now it's about bloodshed and, I want to hurt you, man. Don't exceed the limits. Don't exceed the limits. And number 8 of the duty of a Muslim is the prayer. Surely my Lord would not know thee if it were not for thy prayer. This is how you make a relationship with your Lord intimately. It's not like speaking one-on-one when you're walking or when you're in trouble and none of that. No. It's a time that you set apart for you and your Lord. And the prayer's for you. It's not for my Lord. It's for your benefit. Okay? And number 9 is spend out of that which Allah gave you. Spend out of that which we gave you. I think I spoke about that one with you guys before. Spending out of what Allah gave you. Whatever your gift is, whatever makes you you, whatever makes you shine. Mine is art. I like to draw portraits and all that. And sometimes the people don't have the money for it. Like when I was in prison, I drew portraits of animals and wives and dogs, and a lot of the guys, they didn't have all the money to pay me, especially around the holidays. Everybody broke, and I would draw pictures for free. And they would send that home, and their wife would love it, and they would send that money order off to them. Or they would visit them. Something good would come out of that because of Brent. I spent out of what Allah gave me for good. I said, here, man, you just have it. It's on the house. Just hit me off when you can. All right? Boom. And I lit his life up. Mended the relationship between many men and many women in jail. Drawing portraits. That's why my Lord says spending it like I'm spending. When I'm drawing, that's me spending out of my gift that my Lord gave me. That's spending, giving, receiving. It's an action. I'm spending it. I'm spending it on men who deserve love in their life, but they in jail, and when you're not there, you're not feared or loved. So spend out of what we gave you. So it's worship no God but Allah. Believe in the judgment and the resurrection. Believe and do good deeds. Give the good news and the warning. Pay the poor rate, charity. Guard against evil. And don't exceed the limits of Allah. Prayer and spend out of that which we have given you. I'll switch it right here so you guys can see. Okay, boom. I wrote it down for you. Okay, now you can just pause that or whatever you want to work that. That's nothing. Okay. Now, we got the duty of a Muslim. That's easy, right? 9 things. 9 things. And when you activate these things, when you start to exercise and perform your duty, you get stronger mentally, spiritually. Your will to do what's right strengthens despite the evil around you. It don't wear on you like that, you know? It's like the duty of a Muslim plays as like a force field around the Muslim, and it's just as long as your arm's length, like all this space. One circle around arm's length. That's my cipher. That's my circle of truth. That's my power. That's where I'm at. When you step in my zone, when you step beyond this black fist of power, you got problems. You got problems because you in unknown territory. You didn't exceeded the limits. This is your field. From here to there. You feel me? This is your field. Right? When you activate your duty, you got a force field around you, like a Dragon Ball Z type force field. Okay? And let me tell you, that force field attracts all rodents, all rats, snakes, dogs, robbers, schemers, evil people. Your light attracts them because they see you. They see you. What did Jesus say we were? Little lights. We are little lights in the darkness. Look up in the sky at nighttime. That's how the devil sees us. Little lights in the midst of the void. All right, so we spoke about the duty. We got that done. Okay. A lot of Muslims don't ever speak about the duty, man. They don't. They'll talk about everything except the duty. Okay. And you guys, let me see this real quick. I want to read the cow, section 4, greatness of man and need for revelation. I'm going to read that to you real quick, and we'll take it from there. All right? All set? Okay. And when thy Lord said to the angels, I am going to place a ruler in the earth, they said, wilt thou place in it such as make mischief in it and shed blood? And we celebrate thy praise and extol thy holiness? He said, surely I know what you know not. And he taught Adam all the names, then presented them to the angels. He said, tell me the names of those if you are right. See, I used to always think that my Lord taught Adam the names of the angels, and Adam informed them of their names. But no. This was another thing that Adam was explaining to the angels that would identify what my Lord told Adam to tell the names. You understand what I'm saying, right? He wasn't explaining the angels' names to them. He was explaining other things. Okay, so let me read that again. And he taught Adam all the names, then presented them to the angels. He said, tell me the names of those if you are right. So whatever those are, Adam was taught their names. Remember that now. They said, glory be to thee. We have no knowledge but that which thou hast taught us. This is the angels. Surely thou art the knowing, the wise. So these angels, they don't They don't have the power to seek knowledge like men do. You would say that the angels are programmed to know that which they are created to know, not no more, not no less. And they say that here. He says, we have no knowledge but that which thou hast taught us. Okay, he said, O Adam, inform them of their names. So when he informed them of their names, he said, did I not say to you that I know what is unseen in the heavens and the earth? This is a law now. And I know what you manifest and what you hide. And when we said to the angels, be submissive to Adam, they submitted. But Iblis did not. He refused and was proud, and he was one of the disbelievers. Excuse me. And we said, O Adam, dwell thou and thy wife in the garden, and eat from it of plenteous food, wherever you wish, and approach not this tree, lest you be of the unjust. But the devil made them slip from it, and caused them to depart from the state in which they were, the state, whatever state they was in. And we said, go forth. This is the angels telling Adam and his people, go forth, and we said, go forth. Some of you are the enemies of others. So it was Adam and Eve and their people. Some of you are the enemies of others, meaning some are believers and some are disbelievers. Some will recognize the law as one, and some will come to know the idols. Yeah. And there is for you in the earth an abode and a provision for a time. And Adam received revealed words from his Lord, and he turned to him mercifully. Surely he is oft returning to mercy, the merciful. So Adam received after he ate and all that was over with, Adam received revealed words from his Lord. And his Lord Allah turned to Adam mercifully, still after he disobeyed and ate. We said, go forth from this state, all. Surely there will come to you a guidance from me, a messenger. Then whoever follows my guidance, no fear shall come upon them, nor shall they grieve. And as to those who disbelieve in and reject our messages, they are the companions of the fire. In it they will abide. Section 5, Israelite prophecies fulfilled in Quran. O children of Israel, call to mind my favor, which I bestowed on you, and be mindful to your covenant with me. I shall fulfill my covenant with you, and me alone should you fear. And believe in that which I have revealed, verifying that which is with you, and be not the first to deny it, neither take a mean price for my messages, and keep your duty to me alone, and mix not up truth with falsehood, nor hide the truth while you know. And keep up prayer and pay the poor rate, and bow down with those who bow down. Do you enjoin men to be good and neglect your own souls while you read the book? Have you then no sense? and seek assistance through patience and prayer. And this is hard except for the humble ones who know that they will meet their Lord and that to him they will return. Section 6, divine favors on Israel. O children of Israel, call to mind my favor, which I bestowed on you, and that I made you excel the nations. And guard yourselves against the day when no soul will avail another in the least, neither will intercession be accepted on its behalf. Let me do that again. Neither will intercession be accepted on its behalf, nor will compensation be taken from it, nor will they be helped. And when we delivered you from Pharaoh's people, who subjected you to severe torment, killing your sons and sparing your women, and in this there was a great trial from your Lord. And when we parted the sea for you, so we saved you and drowned the people of Pharaoh while you saw. And when we appointed a time of 40 nights with Moses, when you took the calf for a god after him, and you were unjust, then we pardoned you after that, so that you might give thanks. And we gave Moses the book and the discrimination, that you might walk aright. What is the book? The book is the Quran, a scripture that divides that which is good from that which is otherwise. It's like Furqan, that which divides. Okay, he gave us the book and the discrimination, the Torah, the law. Okay, that you might walk aright. And when we gave Moses the book and the discrimination, that you might walk aright. And when Moses said to his people, "O my people, you have surely wronged yourselves by taking a calf for a god. So turn to your Creator penitently, and kill your passions. That is best for you with your Creator." So he turned to you mercifully. Surely he is the oft returning to mercy, the merciful. And when we said, "O Moses, we will not believe in thee until we see Allah manifestly." You hear that? Did you hear what the children of Israel asked for? They said, and when you said, "O Moses," now this is the children of Israel speaking to Moses. "O Moses, we will not believe in you until we see Allah manifestly." So the punishment overtook you while you looked on. Here you go. That's Allah right there. Chastisement for you. Yeah? Then we raised you up after your stupor, that you might give thanks. And we made the clouds to give shade over you. And we sent to you manna and quails. Eat of the good things that we have given you. And they did not do us any harm, but they wronged their own souls. And when we said, "Enter this city, then eat from it a plenteous food which you wish, and enter the gate submissively, and make petition for forgiveness, we will forgive you your wrongs, and increase the reward of those who do good to others. But those who were unjust changed the word which we had spoken to them for another saying." Why y'all do that? Why y'all always remixing? What you, DJ? But those who were unjust changed the word which had been spoken to them for another saying. So we sent upon the wrongdoers a pestilence from heaven, because they transgressed. All right. Gonna leave that there for a minute. Okay. And yeah, right. So we just hear another story about the children of Israel, they being hard-headed. Okay. Now, the line of Abraham, his bloodline, is as follows. Okay, let me see. Abraham, Isaac, what was it? Yeah, I got it. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Noah, David, Solomon, Job, Joseph, Moses, Aaron, Zacharias, John, Jesus, Elias, Ishmael, Elisha, Jonah, and Lot. That's part of the bloodline of Abraham. Okay, now, including some of their fathers and the descendants of their fathers and their brethren. And my Lord chose them and he guided them to a right way. So there's a lot of messengers, a lot of prophets that Allah make known, and there's some that he don't make known. Okay? But you'll know them by what? You'll know them by their fruits, their deeds, how they get down. That's how we recognize one another. It ain't about how we look attractively together. No, it's our message. That's how you recognize who's yours. It's what's not, it's not about what you put in, it's about what you putting out. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to turn to page 305. Excuse me. I'm going to read this chapter real quick. Then he saw the sun rising up and get down. And he saw a star. Okay. Prophets among Abraham's descendants. Okay. And this was our argument, which we gave to Abraham against his people. We exalt in degrees whom we please. Surely thy Lord is wise, knowing. And we gave him Isaac and Jacob, each did we guide. And Noah did we guide before. And of his descendants, David and Solomon, and Job, and Joseph, and Moses, and Aaron. And thus do we reward those who do good to others. And Zacharias, and John, and Jesus, and Elias. Each one of them was of the righteous. And Ishmael, and Elisha, and Jonah, and Lot. And each one of them we made to excel the people. And some of their fathers and their descendants and their brethren. And we chose them and guided them to the right way. This is Allah's guidance, wherewith he guides whom he pleases of his servants. And if they had associated others with him, all that they did would have been vain. These are they to whom we gave the book and authority and prophecy. Therefore, if these disbelieve in it, we have indeed entrusted it to a people who are not disbelievers in it. These are they whom Allah guided, so follow their guidance. say, I ask you not for any reward for it. It is nothing but a reminder to the nations. Truth of divine revelation. And they honor not Allah with the honor due to him when they say, Allah has not revealed anything to a mortal. Say, who revealed the book which Moses brought? A light and a guidance to men. You make it into scattered papers, which you show and you conceal much, and you are taught that which neither you nor your fathers knew. Say, Allah, then leave them sporting in their idle talk. What did he say? So who revealed the book which Moses brought? A light and a guidance to men. But what do they do when they had their hands on the Torah? What did they do with it? You make it into scattered papers. Not just one book. You divide it all up. Scattered papers, right? Which you show. You reveal some, yet you hide much of it. You conceal much of it is hidden. Grimy. Remember, y'all? They was told to teach the book to us and not hide it behind their back. And this is a blessed book which we have revealed, verifying that which is before it, and that thou mayest warn the mother of the towns and those around her, and those who believe in the hereafter believe in it, and they keep a watch over their prayers. I know, yeah, I do. And who is more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah, or says, revelation has been granted to me, while nothing has been revealed to him? And he who says, I can reveal the like of that which Allah has revealed. And if thou couldst see when the wrongdoers are in the agonies of death, and the angels stretch forth their hands, saying, yield up your souls. This day you are awarded a chastisement of disgrace, because you spoke against Allah other than the truth, and because you scorned his messages. And certainly you have come to us one by one as we created you at first, and you have left behind your backs what we gave you. And we see not with you your intercessors, about whom you asserted that they were Allah's associates in respect to you. Certainly the ties between you are now cut off, and that which you asserted has failed you. Ultimate triumph of the truth. Surely Allah causes the grain and the date stone to germinate. He brings forth from the living. He brings forth the living from the dead, and he is the bringer forth of the dead from the living. Hold that one. That is Allah. How are you then turned away? How do you bring the dead from the living? He is the cleaver of the daybreak, and he has made the night for rest, and the sun and the moon for reckoning, that it is the measuring of the mighty, the knowing. And he it is who has made the stars for you, that you might follow the right way, thereby in the darkness of the land and the sea. Indeed, we have made plain the signs for people who know. And he it is who has brought you into being from a single soul. Then there is for you a resting place and and a repository. Indeed, we have made plain the signs for people who understand, and he it is who sends down water from the clouds, then brings forth with it buds of all plants. Then we bring forth from it green foliage, from which we produce clustered grain, and of the date palm, of the sheath of it, come forth clusters of dates within reach, and gardens of grapes, and the olive, and the pomegranate, alike and unalike. Look at the fruit. Look at the fruit of it when it bears fruit, and the ripening of it. Surely there are signs in this for people who believe, and they regard the jinn to be the partners. And they regard the jinn to be partners with Allah. And he created them, and they falsely attribute to him sons and daughters without knowledge. Glory be to him, and highly exalted is he above what they ascribe to him. Okay. Okay, I read what I wanted to read. Ain't that heavy? Ain't that heavy? Page 18. Let me go one more thing and then I'll wrap this up and you can go back to your life. Yeah. Yeah. Informed their names. Yeah. Okay, man. I think I went through everything, Charles. Let me give y'all a list of all the prophets. This ain't all of them. I maybe missed one or two or three, but look how many messengers that you thought came out of Yahweh and the Torah and all that. But no, these are all, excuse me, all the hair, man. My cat is going crazy. These are all my Lord's messengers. Okay. Adam, Abraham, Lot, Salih, Hud, Shuaib, Noah, Moses, Jesus, John, Enoch, Saul, David, Solomon, Jacob, and Israel. You know, Jacob is Israel. The 12 tribes. Aaron, Dul al-Quanain, Ishmael, Isaac, Dua al-Kufl, Dua al-Nun, Zacharias, Luqman, Elias, Jonah, Job, Elisha, Elijah, Joseph, Tuba, the dwellers of Raz. Ad and Thamit, the 12 tribes. You can exclude those last three. Those are towns and the people of them. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of, Elijah, Elisha, Job, Jonah, Elias, Luke, Zacharias, Moses, all y'all favorite messengers, all from Allah. All y'all favorites, right? Did I get all of them? I think I did. Yes, I did. That's a lot of them. Yeah. 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 This is all my book. I write. This is all me, Hey, it's just, page after page, writing, studying this Quran, I wrote up my own book. This is it right here. This was another one. This is all my best surahs. And this right here is my argument if I ever have to debate. You know what I mean? Even though I don't like debating, because it ain't no argument with the truth, you heard? My Lord gives us clear arguments. Clear arguments. No doubt in it. No doubt in it. You want to know how this book start off? This book, there is no doubt in it, is a guide to those who keep their duty, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer and spend out of that which we have given them. What I say? What do you read? This book, there is no doubt in it. You read the first page, page 8, section 1, fundamental principles of Islam. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I, Allah, am the best knower. This book, right here, there is no doubt in it, is a guide to those who keep their duty, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer and spend out of what we have given them, and who believe in that which has been revealed to thee and that which was revealed before thee, and of the hereafter. These are sure. These are on a right course from their Lord, and these it is that are successful. And those who disbelieve it being alike to them, whether thou warn them or warn them not, they will not believe. Allah has put a seal on their heart and their hearing and put a covering on their eyes, and for them is a grievous chastisement. Yeah, I got it memorized. Man, I had a lot of the book memorized at one point, but I didn't stay on it. I didn't stay on it like I should. But, this is just a lot of stuff right here. It ain't no game. You know what I mean? It's writings. It's real. You know what I mean? I bring out one, just a random page, right? Oh, I got them numbered. All right, so let's do a recap real quick, because I really just wanted y'all to know the duty on this one. I just had to do some reading just to get that word up in your being, right? And also, who's ever tuning in, peace. You don't got to make yourself known or nothing, As long as I got these, antennas. Where was your antennas? You little razzle dazzle. All right. Man, come on. All right. Let's go over the duty one more time, and then I'm gone. Y'all can go back to the trife life or the light life. All right? Trife life. Man, if I can get this page, you know what I mean? If I can get this page, man. Okay. Worship no God but Allah. 1. Believe in his judgment and resurrection. 2. Believe and do good deeds. 3. Give the good news and the warning. 4. Pay the poor charity. 5. Guard against evil. 6. Don't exceed the limits of Allah. 7, prayer. That's 8. And spend out of what Allah gave you. That's 9. All right. That's the duty of a Muslim. That's not hard. Is that hard? That's not hard at all. That's how you act when you act regular. You know what I mean? You know why, man, I like jail so much and the prison? Like I don't want nobody to go. Not at all. That's not the spot. But one good thing about being in jail and a prison, you dealing with the worst of the worst. You dealing with the worst of the worst up in there. Okay? But what I realized is that when they off drugs and they got a bed, where they can sleep and they get rest and they got meals, they got at least breakfast and dinner. Okay, so we ain't that bad, man. We ain't that bad, man. Like, you get to see men for who they really are when you in jail. Women too. You know who they are. Once you remove all whoever they was on the outside, they can try to be that on the inside, but 90% of the time that don't work. So man, if you have it all on the outside, like a lot of dudes are made up. All right, let me put it like this. You know how when you go out, right? You got to be dressed up to be validated, to be seen. You know what I mean? Like, you need all this material. You need the clothes, the name brand, the jewelry, the car, and all that. All of this magnifies you to people, right? But when you go to jail, all that is stripped. You're stripped butt naked and told to bend over and cough. And you guys that fell for that, don't fall for it no more. You just got to tell them no. Okay, but now you're naked and here's a jumper. You put on the DOC jumper and that's it. All your material's gone. Now who are you? You're not the big drug hustler no more. You're not the CEO of a tech. You're not the manager. You're just an inmate now. Now who are you? Now we see who are you, what are you made of now that all your material worth is stripped. And let me tell you, a lot of men they're nothing without their materials. Nothing. And I seen some sad things go on in there, rough things, man, Without their money, they couldn't reach, they couldn't stop things, you know what I mean? This is why you have to work on self. But I was letting y'all know, when a man's off drugs and he's on the right path, you don't got no problems out of him. He's trying to reach his Lord. And if not that, his next goal. You know what I mean? Like, when you're in prison, you get to see people for who they really are. For who they really are, man. Once everything is stripped, who are you? Who are you? Some people never discover who they are despite their material gain. They can't identify. They don't identify. That's why they can't relate, but jail is not the spot. Don't go. The jail out here is enough for me, okay? But, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys join. Enjoy. Damn, I said it right. The reading today and the little build. and read this Quran, man. It's the book will save your life, man. Really do. Really do. It's really where it's at. It's really where it's at. Look. That's the setup. You understand? You done did everything else, girl. Try doing good. Try doing good. Hey, Wendy, little bit. Try doing good. Doing evil is easy. It's easy. It's easy. Try being good. That's the challenge. That's why I'm striving to be righteousness, because I didn't master doing wrong and I failed. I failed. So now I must master doing right. It's only right. All right. Well, y'all, I'm gone. Assalamu alaikum and peace unto you. Hope you enjoy the reading, the recitation. Peace.